our listing challenge for March. We are going to get some FSBO appointments today, using the exact process I've been using, the exact process I've used to get, I think, 6 FSBO appointments in the last 8 days. I've done 3 of them so far. I have 3 of them on Friday, and I'm going to give you the goods. We're going to give it all away to you. So smash the like button, smash the heart, comment below if you can hear me and see the screen. Let me make sure that it's working. It's always my paranoia. It is. Ah, ha, ha. Let's go. Let's go. Good. All right. Come on. Keep it coming, people. So plan for today is this. We're going to take care of some housekeeping. We're going to do some takeaways. We are going to award a winner for the day 2 challenge, day 2 homework. Mary Beth Sellers, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary Beth. Happy birthday to you. Mary Beth just hopped on, and it's her birthday. So wish her a happy birthday. Joel and Cheryl and Jeffrey and Will. So we're going to award a winner for the day 2 homework. And then I'm going to give you the exact process that I am using to get appointments with for sale by owners, one of which, the exact process I've used over the last 8 days, I'm sorry. I've gotten 6 appointments, and I've listed one of them already. We went live this morning, got crazy amount of showing appointments already. We're using our FSBOS selling system. If you're curious about what that is, you can check out zerocommissionclass.com. I've gotten one of them. I am in conversation with another. I had the one this morning that I'm going to do my follow-up process with, and I've got a good chance at that, and I'll explain why. And then I've got several on Friday of this week. So I'll have some feedback because they're all before, or no, I'm sorry. 2 of them, 1 or 2 of them is before our live session, and 2 of them is after our live session. All right, come on, folks. Let's get hype here. Who has a takeaway or has some results to share from yesterday's homework? And I'm going to share with you a text message I had gotten from Jeffrey Greer. I don't know if he had posted in the group or not, but Jeffrey got, let me see here. So Jeffrey, while we were on live yesterday, he had sent out to, I want to say, 190 something buyers and 100-ish seller leads, and 3 potential listings and some looking to buy. That was a text message he had sent me last night. Not too shabby. Let's hear what you all have to say. Takeaways, results, anything for the good of the group here to get some engagement, to get people fired up, to get people ready for today's content. Let me get rid of that guy. I'm going to bring up a couple of things here on my screen before I open it up. Come on, people, don't be shy. Takeaways, results, what's happened, good, bad, or ugly thus far with either of the. Oh, look at that! Mary Beth is getting lots of love on her birthday. Good, bad, or ugly from day 1, day 2 homework. Has anyone else gotten any listing appointments? Anyone else gotten any, people, possible, maybe long-term opportunities? Okay. Come on. Don't be shy. All right. Everybody's going to be shy today. Matt, welcome. Waiting, Jeffrey, waiting for my results. Okay, fair enough. Come on, who else? Takeaways, thoughts, ideas. What do we have, folks? What do we have? All right. Okay. Here's a question you can all answer then. How many of you, just by yes or no, how many of you have ever listed a for sale by owner? How many of you have ever listed a for sale by owner? Ever? Okay. Ever listed a for sale by owner? So give me a yes or no there. And I'm going to ask you a couple of different questions because I want to get the engagement up. I want to get more people on here so we can do some good stuff. Cheryl said, no results from yesterday's text. I did have a person in my sphere of influence place a post on her Facebook page from day one. Great stuff. Joel says no. Mary Beth Sellers, yes. Cheryl, no. Zoran, I hope I'm saying that right. No. Nasim, yes. Come on, yes or no. Have you ever listed? Still trying to figure out how to text in command. Jeffrey has yes. Listed a FSBO. Jeffrey Greer has not. Michael Edwards, yes. Okay. Okay. Second question. Are you currently working for sale by owners as a source of business? Are you currently working for sale by owners as a source of business right now? Are you currently working for sale by owners as a source of business right now? And in that one, just put Y or N. Y or N, so we can kind of mix and match that. So just let me know Y or N, whether or not you are currently working for sale by owners as a source of business. And I realize, let's be honest, with how hot the market is, there's not a ton. And for sale by owners are, in many cases, successfully selling on their own. However, there is still opportunity, I guarantee you. And with what I'm going to share with you, there's a lot you can learn that is applicable beyond just for sale by owners, okay? So we're getting some no's, a yes. Jeffrey says yes after February's listings challenge. Joanne, no. Jeffrey Scott, oh, yes. Come on, are you currently, Matt? No. Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do with today's content. I am going to give you a process that is going to make it so easy and frictionless for you to work for sale by owners. There will be zero excuse for you not to work them moving forward. Okay, how's that for a big promise? Okay, so let me go to share my screen. Let me share my screen, and we're going to pick a winner for the day two homework. Okay, and I had one picked out. I just don't remember the name, so just bear with me here. Jeffrey, great stuff. I liked Jeffrey's variation here on it. What's your number? If you could get your price, would you sell your home? DM me to see what a buyer would pay in March. This was this he posted on Instagram, I think. Oh yeah, sent out to 177 people on Instagram. That's cool. I thought that was a neat variation. Christina did some great stuff here. This is screenshots from her KV Core. Cheryl, a great job. This looks like that might be KV Core as well. Julie posted her day one homework. Angelina, day two homework right here. Good stuff. Tim DeChico, good to see you, my man. Joel, oh, yeah, so that's who it was. Joel, and you are here live. Joel is our day two homework award winner. Day two homework award winner. So Joel, send me a private message. You have three different options you can pick from. Three different options you can pick from for prizes, ranging in real value from $85 to $247. And just shoot me a private message. I'll give you those options, and you let me know, and we'll rock and roll. There was one other one. Angelina posted her day one homework there. Good stuff. And Steven posted day one homework, and Libby day two. Jeffrey Greer day two homework. Nasim, I love this. This is great. Nasim, this is a great. So this is I love the creativity of, and what comes out of things like this. I mean, what a great way to have some fun with this, right? I forget this fella's name, but he hosts that My Lottery Dream Home show. I think that's great. Way to have some fun with it, Nassim. Good stuff. Good stuff. Joel, the day one homework. Yeah, there's some great stuff in here. Some great stuff in here. So Joel, hit me up, and let's dig in to today's training and assignment. We'll dig into today's training and assignment. So what I'm going to do is I am going to copy this. I'm going to post this right here as a comment. This document will give you, and I'll add it in the description. This document will give you the texting scripting process that I am using and recommend you use as well with for sale by owners to get them into conversation with you. If you do this, you will get into conversations. Can you call them as well? Sure, you can, but most people don't answer their phone, even for sale by owners who are telling you, yeah, I want to sell my home. They still don't answer the phone. Why? I don't know. Who knows? There's Joel sending me a private message. I'll hit you up afterwards. Why? I don't know. But when you text them, they will respond. So here we go. Simple, simple, simple. Simple, simple, simple. So I'm going to give you the script, and then I'm going to show you how you can get the leads. We have several free options, and then one paid option that I would recommend for those who are more serious about it. But let's go through the scripting process first, okay? Let's go through the scripting process first. And I've been talking a lot lately. And also, haven't been getting quite as much sleep as I usually do. I am a very early to rise. And the last couple nights, I've gotten to bed later than normal. So anyway, let's get into the script, okay? Script, version, option 1. Hi, this is Josh with eXp Realty. Is your home at, insert their street address, still available? Thanks. Alternatively, you could leave off the fact that you're with a real estate company. I don't necessarily recommend it, but you could if you want. And you could just say, is your home at blank address still available? That's it. Okay. Now, if they say yes, well, actually, let's do this. What if they say no, it's not available? Okay. Then we say simply, oh, so did you sell it, or are you no longer looking to sell? Okay. And if they've sold it, like sold, then I would not even bother. However, if they say we just accepted an offer, I actually will continue to dig, because how many of you have seen properties that go under contract and come back on the market? Does that ever happen? Yes, obviously. So let's say they say, well, we just accepted an offer last night. And I'll say, great, congratulations. What is, just out of curiosity, or just curious, what's the settlement date on that? And let's say they say, April 30th or whatever. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I will make a note to follow up with them in a couple of weeks to see if they're still under contract. Okay. So the way I manage my for sale by owner process is in KV Core. Okay. So I would make a note in KV Core for me to reach back out. And I would simply say, hey, this is Josh with eXp. I'm just following up with you on your property at blank address. Are you still under contract? Okay. And then if they say yes, I'll make another note and I'll say, okay, great. And settlement date is still set for blank. I'll make another note to follow up the Monday after that settlement date, because stuff happens. Blank hits the fan sometimes, right? And so, that is a great way for you to follow up and follow through. Because here's what I can tell you. There probably are other agents in your market that are working for sale by owners. I can virtually guarantee none of them are doing that level of follow up and follow through with them. Okay, so that's what to do if they say no. What do we do if they say yes? Right here. Terrific. You have two options here. Terrific. Are you willing to pay a 3% buyer's fee to an agent? Okay. Or awesome. If I brought you an acceptable offer, would you be willing to pay a 3% finder's fee? I think this is the one we're using right now, but I've got a bonus for you where actually I've got screenshots of the exact conversations that I've been having with for sale by owners, right? So I'm not giving you theory here. I'm going to show you exact conversations that I've been having with for sale by owners. Okay, awesome. If I brought you an acceptable offer, would you be willing to pay a 3% finder's fee? Now, words matter a lot. Words matter a lot. The language you use, the words you use make a difference. Do not, I repeat, do not use the word commission in this question. Don't use finder's fee. Some of the for sale by owners will ask, oh, is that like a commission? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of, right? Okay. But when you use words like this and you structure it differently, it connects with them in a different fashion. Okay. Finder's fee sounds a lot cooler than a commission. Okay. So use that word. Now, if they say yes, or any positive response of any kind, doesn't matter the percentage or the amount, then you're going to go on to step 3. Awesome. Thanks for that. When would you be available to have a quick chat about the property? Now, I've actually switched to this, and I'm going to do this in when could I come take a quick tour of the property? Again, I'm going to give you actual, like, the screenshots from KV Core. You'll see exact conversations here in a minute. Okay. Who here is liking this? Who here thinks this is super simple and they can immediately do this? Who believes that that is the case? And it better be a whole bunch of whys or yeses. Come on, people. Come on. Let's get some engagement here. How many of you, can you see yourself doing this? Okay. Yes. Smash the like button or give me a yes in the comments. Will you do this? Can you do this? Right? It's super easy, right? And you don't need to get you don't have to have any special technology or anything. You can literally open your messages application here, and you can do this right in your messages, okay? Or you can do it literally manually on your phone, okay? It's really that simple. Hi, this is Josh with eXp Realty. Is your home at blank address still available? Thanks. They say yes. Terrific. If I brought you an acceptable offer, would you be willing to pay a 3% finder's fee? And then, awesome. Thanks for that. When could I come take a quick tour of the property? Okay. Now, here's what I want to do next. I want to show you where to find the seller, the for sale by owners. Okay, A, and B, and then I'm going to show you exact conversations, including the very first one we're going to show you is the one that I've got already listed. We sent him this message Tuesday or Wednesday of last week. I had the initial appointment on Wednesday. We had multiple conversations Thursday, Friday. He told me Monday, let's go. We put it as coming soon on Tuesday. Let it go coming soon for a day. Hit the market this morning. Michael says, love this, is what I've been waiting for. Joel says, looks wonderfully easy, but I will need to find out if we are allowed to do this in Alberta. Not sure of all the rules. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to, but certainly check with your broker. And the only reason I hesitate at all is because you're in Canada, and I know some of the rules and laws are a little bit different there. I think it only relates to expireds, though, Joel. But again, I'm not an attorney. I don't play one on TV. I'm not anyway. So the first and easiest place to find for sale by owners is on Zillow. Okay, and for some reason, Zillow, I have to go into incognito mode when I show this. Otherwise, for some reason, it just doesn't work quite right. So type in your county, type in your city, whatever you want to do as to type in there. And then you're going to have to change some criteria here. So we're going to go to for sale, and we want to deselect everything but by owner. And who knows, with Zillow becoming a brokerage, they're probably going to change some things here. And you know, at some point this may not work, but that's why we have other options. You know, that's why we have other ways that we can reach out to them. So here's one that I actually have an appointment with on Friday. I'm wondering why we haven't been able to get an appointment with this one. I'm going to get an appointment with this one way or another. But this is one that we've got an appointment with on Friday, who actually was like very standoffish. So you click on the listing. Okay. And don't click. All you have to do is you scroll down, and right there, property owner. And this is the property owner contact number. Now, you can also do some recon, let's call it. And a service that I use a lot is called True People Search. True People Search. Now, you could also just look up the address in Remine if you have access to something like Remine. Oh, I didn't. Where'd it go? I didn't copy it apparently. But you can go to truepeoplesearch.com and we can do a reverse phone lookup. It's totally free. So Randy Ernst, and that is who this is. I know because we have an appointment with him. Okay, but you grab that. You can find their phone number and literally just send them a text. Hey, this is Josh with eXp Realty. Just curious, is your property at whatever the address was still for sale? Simple as that. Okay, where else can you find for sale by owners? Craigslist. There is a free service called FSBOS. Now you do have to register, and they will email you a ton, like someone else that you might know, yours truly. But it works great. And then a paid service that I like and am using right now is My Plus Leads. In fact, I'm going to add a link in here to. I've got and full transparency, I have an affiliate link with them. If you use my affiliate link, I get like, I don't know, $1 or something like that. It's not much, but I'm using it, so I feel comfortable and confident recommending it, and every little bit counts. Why is it not letting me log in? Oh, maybe I don't have it. Well, we'll get it added in there. But so there are multiple ways you can get the leads. I'll give you a look at what real quick what My Plus Leads looks like. If you're interested in checking them out, I'll get a link added in there. And My Plus Leads will actually get you for sale by owner, expired, and for rent by owner if you're interested. Where is the login? Why is the login not showing up for me? Oh, it's right there. The cool thing about My Plus Leads is you don't have to go and skip trace. Like you don't have to go and find that you know, their contact info and so forth. They have all the data right here, or at least whatever they can find. So right here, for example, like this was a new one today, it looks like. So hopefully we can get an appointment with this one. Ooh. Driveway looks a little rough, but right here, we've got multiple phone numbers, we've got an email address, etc. Okay, so for those who are curious. Now, Now, any questions before I go into sharing my actual, a number of actual conversations? Who's interested in seeing those? Who's interested in seeing some actual conversations that led to appointments? Smash the like button if you're ready to check out some actual conversations. Come on, people. Come on, everybody. Give me some love. Give me some love if you're ready to see some actual combos. Right on. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Okay, good. So the way KV Core threads conversations is in reverse. So you have to remember, in fact, note. Thread up, not down. So start at the bottom and work your way up. Smiley face. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so somehow we missed the first part. We'll figure that out. But it was literally, the first message was, "Hey, this is Josh with eXp Realty. Is your property at 101 Hill Street still available?" He said, "Hi, Josh. It is available. I've heard great things about eXp." Who hasn't? Thanks. That's great, Dallas. I do love it at eXp. Would you be willing to pay a 3% finder's fee to an agent? Yes, I would. Now, in fairness, this one was a little bit easier than most. Okay, but I'll give you some that were a little bit more challenging. Okay, you'll see some. Awesome. Thanks for that. When would you be available to have a quick chat about the property? You can call me at this number now. Sorry, I've been on blah blah blah. So we actually had a quick chat. I left him a voicemail. Got the VM. I'm laid out with a head cold. Blah blah blah. You can stop by on your own, or I'll have a key in a lockbox soon. Right on. Sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. Gonna swing by tomorrow afternoon. Shoot me a text. He gave me the code. So I went and previewed the property. This was last Wednesday. He was actually there. And this is an investor who bought it to renovate it and resell it. So he was actually there. We had a great conversation. I was there for maybe like 15 minutes. And then, so when I got back, you know what? We must have had text conversation on my direct cell phone or something. But I had gotten his email. I said, I basically said, hey, I appreciate your time. Thanks for showing me the house. You did a great job. What's a good email for me to send you some follow-up information? So we went back and forth, back and forth. We've exchanged voicemails, etc. And you can see the whole string here. But this one is on the market, 101 Hill Street in Mount Holly Springs. Okay, so that's one. Let's take a look at another one here. This was Brian here. So, hi, this is Josh with eXp Realty. Is your home at blank address, 8002 Jefferson Street, still available? Yes. And somehow we missed his response. So I replied the next morning, asking about a 3% finder's fee. He said, I'm not willing to go as high as 3, but we can talk. What would be fair? I said, yep, no problem. I'm flexible. Any chance I'd be able to come take a quick tour of the property either tomorrow afternoon or Friday afternoon? Sure, let me know what time you want to come by. I'm flexible. Would Friday at 1:30 work? Yes, perfect. I'll put it on my calendar. Thumbs up. Still good for this. I sent prior to me leaving, because sometimes, sometimes for sale by owners are a little flaky. I said, I'm running a few minutes behind. This was after. So this was the appointment after I said, hey, Brian, great meeting with you today. What's a good email address for you? I'd like you to send you some info. Gave me the address. Good morning. Just shot you an email. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I meant to outbound call, but whatever. I'll review and let you know. And he's one that I'm still going back and forth on, and I'm going to follow up with him. Um, here's a little story about this one. He is listed in Zillow, and his property is way over the Zestimate, and so he should already have had loads of showings, but he hasn't, and that's why. And I had actually, shared that with him, and just let him know that that there may be some things that we can do to help with that. And so I am going to follow up with him again on Monday to see if it's still available and see, if he's ready to get some help getting it under contract. So here's another one. Hi, this is Josh, blah, blah, blah. Is it still available? Yes. Are you willing to pay a finder's fee? Yeah. And he said, or she, I can't remember. We have some other agents coming on the weekend with potential buyers. 2 to 2.5% is what we're negotiating with them. And almost all have agreed. Let me know if that works for you. Absolutely. Any chance I could schedule a quick tour for early Friday afternoon? I could get there. Somehow I think we're missing a couple in here. But I could get there at 3:15, 3:20. That would work. Thumbs up. See you then. So I haven't had this one yet. I haven't had that appointment yet. That's this Friday. And I can't remember. Do we have more in here? We do. We do. Okay. So this is one. This is actually the one that I grabbed that I showed as an example. The phone number. Is your home still available? Yes. Would you pay a finder's fee? Thanks for reaching out. Wouldn't rule out possibly some level of fee, but I would have to see the offer to compare and evaluate, blah, 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 blah. They can always consider paying some or all of your fee if they desire the value of your assistance. I have a real estate attorney that is doing all the paperwork. Yep, totally. We actually have a system designed to help with just that. Any chance I could come take a quick tour later this week, maybe late Friday morning. By the way, the system designed just for that is something called the FSBOS selling system. And if you'd like more information, you should check out zerocommissionclass.com. And so we are scheduled for 11. He did ask, which realtor do you represent and where are you based out of? And I said, eXp Realty. We're an international brokerage. My home office is in Enola. He did actually wait to respond to that, but then he did confirm. And I think Mike, who had put these together, just hadn't added that. But we are confirmed for Friday on that one as well. And why not? I'll show you one more. This is one that happened today where I had the appointment this morning, and I'll be following up with her after the fact. And so I'll show you this in a minute, but here's my process. I do everything I can to get the quick tour. And then after that tour, I send a video with more helpful information. So for example, that Brian fella, I showed him how the Zestimate is what's hurting him. And I gave him some ideas and demonstrated what we can do. And I even mentioned our FSBOS selling system as an option. And so I just provide value and helpful information. I would highly recommend that you look at it this way. You want to demonstrate you can help them by actually helping them. So provide them with some kind of value. For Dallas, the one that I got, the first thing I actually sent him was a blank seller's property disclosure and lead-based paint disclosure because he hadn't filled those out yet. So I actually sent those to him and said, hey, I thought it was in the hell. Let me just see here who the name was this morning so I can pull up. But I actually, I had it. I ask questions to see how I can help them out. Maybe they could use some nicer pictures. And I might refer them to the professional photography company that we use. And I can weave in there, here's who we use on all of our listings. Like we always get professional photographer photos for our listings, and here's how we use, or here's who we use. So here's a conversation. Is it still available? So this is a great example. What do you do if they don't respond the first time? Well, the next day we sent out, hey, just making sure you got my message from yesterday. Thanks. Yes, it is available. Are you willing to pay a 3% finder's fee to an agent? Looking to pay 2%. Thanks for that. Any chance I could schedule a quick tour for early Thursday morning or early afternoon? 8 a.m. work. I could do 9. Okay, that works, etc. Thanks so much. This is after the appointment. Thanks so much for your time this morning. What's a good email to send you some more follow-up email or some more follow-up info? And so I'll be reaching out to her after this session, actually, with some follow-up information. Okay, so here is your homework, and then we'll open it up for Q&A. Your homework is at least 5. At least 5 for sale by owners. You're going to use this script. At least 5. Do whatever you have to do to find 5, which, by the way, in Zillow, for example, get out of this. If you need, like, there's only, 21 showed up here. But if I click outside, this is for the county that I live in. But if I click outside of that area, you'll see a whole bunch more pop up, right? So I could reach out to a whole bunch more. Now I've got 63 possible. So 5, I mean, that's a piece of cake. All of you can do 5. Oh, and I didn't shoot. Here, let me share my screen. All I did was I clicked outside of, let me go back to this. So this is just in Cumberland County. If you click outside of that, then it'll populate like all the others in the area, in the general vicinity, okay? So at least 5, and I want you to post hashtag day3HW, hashtag day3HW. How many you texted, and like a short summary of what happened in those conversations, okay? So at least 5, and then a short summary of what happened. You could do that right after we're done here, or you could do it tomorrow morning. It just has to be posted before we go live tomorrow in order to be eligible to win the prize. Okay, so what questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas do you have around this assignment and around this process for the good of the group? And I know there's a little bit of a delay, so I'm going to take a drink and let the delay catch up for all of you to chime in. And by the way, if you are someone who participated in the February listings challenge, notice I'm always evolving things. I'm always changing things. The basic process is the same, but I'm always looking for a better, easier, more effective way to get to the end result. And so my process this last week and a half is slightly different than it was prior to that. And so, you know, and if you join me for the next one of these challenges, which will likely be in April, it'll probably be a little bit different that month as well. So we don't have any questions. No questions. I guess it was crystal clear. Come on, people, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Well, while I'm waiting for questions, I've mentioned a couple of times during our challenge that I have a special offer for you participating in the challenge. And I'm going to sort of let the cat out of the bag today a little bit and give you the opportunity to take me up on that special offer. The challenge is specifically designed to give you bite-sized, tactical, easy to implement ways that you can create some quick wins for your business, some quick listing opportunities for you and your business. For those of you that want to go deeper, for those of you that want to really embrace becoming a listing-centric agent and having a listings-centric business, I'm going to invite you to join me for a 2-day virtual live listings bootcamp. And for those of you in the challenge right now, you're not only going to get early bird pricing, but you're going to get an unadvertised bonus as well. Okay. So what are we going to do on the 2-day live virtual listings bootcamp? Well, let me go back to screen share here. And for those of you who are interested, go to virtuallistingsbootcamp.com. virtuallistingsbootcamp.com. And that's a wonderful screenshot of me. Oh, you know what? We don't even have the early bird pricing back up. So the early bird pricing is $297. $297. Let me see if Jeff did get that up. You can save $200 off of the regular price. Let's see if we did. We did not. I'll have to get that updated. So let's do this. Let's do this. If you are interested, you can let me know in the comments. Just put virtual or interested, And once we have the early bird page back live for you, we will let you know and reach out to get you that info. So I apologize. I thought we had switched that over for the good of everybody, and apparently not quite yet. So that is the special offer that I have. Now, what is the unadvertised bonus? The unadvertised bonus is you can get immediate access to a bonus mini camp that I hosted prior to the actual first February virtual listings bootcamp, that I can tell you with full confidence and certainty is easily worth the price of the bootcamp alone by itself. In fact, while I was live on there, I got a listing appointment. You get to see me actually get a listing appointment live on the mini bootcamp. And I show you a strategy that I call reverse prospecting 2.0. Reverse prospecting 2.0. I give you the entire process, all of the scripts and all of that, easily worth the entire cost of the bootcamp. So you can go to virtuallistingsbootcamp.com. We'll get that updated where you can get early bird pricing. You can get early bird pricing for a very limited time, for those who are interested. And it looks like we already have a couple, or at least one, who had put in the comments that you are interested. So Jeffrey says, I've had multiple texts with FSBOS, just have not been able to get a listing. It's a numbers game. It is a numbers game. And I'd also be curious, Jeffrey, and be happy to find out, are you getting the tour? Are you able to get the initial tour with them? And then what is your process to try and flip that from, just taking a tour of the property to turning it into an opportunity? And I'm happy to chat with you offline about that if you're interested. Any other questions, comments, thoughts, concerns, things to share for the good of the group? And if not, I'm going to have to roll pretty soon here. I haven't eaten anything all day, and I'm getting a little woozy. I need to get some nutrition in me. Any other questions, comments? Okay, so while I'm giving you time to ask any final questions, your homework again, reach out to at least 5 for sale by owners, at least 5, and then a summary of the conversation, if you got any appointments, etc., with the hashtag day3HW, day3HW. Jeffrey says, yikes. Jeffrey, in full transparency, I do intermittent fasting, so it's not like, this isn't unusual for me. My breakfast every day is coffee, and more coffee. So it's not like way out of the ordinary for me, but some days I need to get some good stuff in me sooner than others. Joel says, good stuff. Thanks. My pleasure, Joel. Any other questions, comments, concerns? So day3HW, hashtag day3HW, at least 5 for sale by owners. Take action. Check out virtuallistingsbootcamp.com. We'll get that early bird pricing updated for you all. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow and to seeing your results with your for sale by owner text prospecting process. Thanks for spending some time with me. Take care.